Welcome to Usyk versus Dubois 2, the preview. The fight build-up started at the launch press conference in Wembley Stadium.
It's history-making stuff, and it's an opportunity for Daniel to etch his name in British sporting history. He wins this fight, he's the first Brit to hold the 4 belts. That is a great, great carrot for him to go and get. This is a fight against a guy who, in Oleksandr, who is probably looks to be as the best heavyweight of his generation. He's certainly the best cruiserweight of his generation, and he won a gold medal in the Olympic Games. He's done everything that's asked of him. He's undefeated. He's a magnificent fighter. Every Brit he's fought, he's got the decision against or stopped them. That's 7 Brits he's beaten already. Daniel's the 8th one he faced. I should say. This is, as I say, history-making stuff. We're going to sell out here. It's going to be a fantastic night. Daniel's on a magnificent run since the loss against, controversial loss, I should say, against Oleksandr, and done everything in style. Beaten 3 world-class fighters, 1 or 2-time world champion here last year. Done it in magnificent style, showed what he was all about. The one before that beat Hrgovic, undefeated fighter, and a fighter that was much avoided and came through some torrid moments in the early part of the fight. He shipped a few right hands, but showed what he's all about and gritted his teeth. And then Babe Miller, the fight that he had immediately after his loss, was a guy who I felt would test him mentally, and he came through that test, and not only came through it, beat him and showed that any moment of the fight, he's dangerous in stopping him in the last round. This is history. On the 19th of July, we're going to see history. We're going to see the best fighting the best. The number 1 against the number 2. The 2 best active heavyweights in the world. They're going to be putting it all on the line, and it's going to be something magnificent. As I sit here now, for me, all day long, that was a legal blow. It's not about the belt line, it's where your navel is. And the 4 minutes, he hurt. Remember, it weren't called a low blow as the punch landed. There's no doubt about it that it did hurt Alex, and there's no doubt about it that the referee gave him extra time, even when he wanted to fight on. He wanted to fight on, and the referee gave him extra time. But it's done. It's dusted. It was not Daniel's time. The referee, for me, got it wrong. He can put that right on the 19th. You can't change what's happened. We can bleat about it, moan about it, everything. You look at the record books, it says what it is. At the end of the day, it's all about now the 19th. It's about Daniel going out there, taking his referee and his judges, those 2 fists, into the ring and doing the business, which he's capable of doing it. He's absolutely shown what he's all about, as I said, in his last 3 fights. He's beaten world-class fighters and beaten them well, beaten them in sensational style. He's never in a boring fight, ever. And this is his moment. This is his moment in time to create history.
You would love it. Good job. No, there's no joke. Maybe I thought. It's for you.
So to confirm, there are several different images here of Daniel Dubois punching Oleksandr Usyk, which I guess Usyk team are presenting as low shots. Usyk has signed. Daniel Dubois is now signing the paper here.
It was a body shot, but illegal body shot.
Daniel at Wembley, he's going to make your legs go all trembly.
Well, Usyk, me personally as a boxing coach, I have a lot of respect for you as a fighter. What you've achieved is remarkable. Yeah, but it disappoints me that you can actually stoop as low as bringing those types of photographs I'm looking at. Why don't you print one of those prints as the actual shot that had you trembling? The acting you did that night, you've heard of the Oscars, right? The Emmys. You should be given an Oscar for the performance. You conned the referee, you conned us, you conned the boxing world. I've always maintained that, and I'll still maintain it. You pride yourself as a God-fearing man. Thou shalt not lie in the name of God. So I want to question, what kind of God do you worship? Period. You can look at me as much as you want. In fact, I'll give you a photograph of mine. You can take it home and study it. You're very mentally strong, but you've met somebody who's stronger than you.
Listen, I long time go to my God. Boxing, it's piece of my life. A lot of people say, hey, listen, you not take belt heavyweight, you not take belt, 4-belt, cruiserweight. You know what I say? We'll see. We'll see. For me, it doesn't matter. It's my road. Just my road. Blah, 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 blah. It's just a lot of people. Yeah. Left sit.
I get a chance to put that wrong right and clear up the controversy, you know. There's a lot of being talked about right now, but I can't wait to put him to sleep on the night. I think I'm on fire now. I'm on fire and I'm just pent up and ready to go. It's going to be a bloodbath. I want to just put all the controversy and all of that nonsense to rest and show that I'm a man of the future.
Hi everybody, thank you so much. We go to training camp. See you later.
With Usyk training in private in Spain, Don Charles and Daniel Dubois welcomed talkSPORT into their training base in London. Guys, we've got something very special today. We've got a day in camp with Don Charles as he prepares Daniel Dubois for the undisputed world heavyweight title fight against Oleksandr Usyk, July the 19th, right here at Wembley. There's the arch, and we are in camp. Don, how insane is that?
How fitting, for Daniel's destiny, my destiny, it's a reminder, a daily reminder. That's where your destiny beckons.
You know your fighters. You trained Derek Chisora. You took him to world level. Did you see something special in Daniel?
Even before I started to work with Daniel, like you do, you have to observe all the other heavyweights coming through. Yeah, I've always been an admirer of the kid because he could fight. Yeah, and I was an admirer, a fan of his. Then the way it happened, where his dad called me to say he wanted to have a meeting with view to working with his son. So obviously, I was delighted, and we hooked up, we spoke, everything went according to how, then we started working together. Then straight away, we got thrusted with that opportunity to fight Oleksandr Usyk, who at the time was a unified world champion. Out in Poland. Yeah, it was straight. There was no time to kind of get to know each other it was instantaneous.
I mean, look, I've got to jump in here. Look,
Yeah.
This assault course here, like proper Rocky style.
Yeah.
Like, do you use this at all? Does Daniel use this? Because that's like old school training, old school methods, right?
It would be an offense to be based here and not use that. Right,
Yeah.
so if I had my way, I'd have him chasing chickens like in Rocky.
What do I gotta chase a chicken for? It's embarrassing,
Go on and get him! Get him! Come on, what's the matter with you? Get him!
Do you reckon you could catch a chicken?
I have done in Africa.
But Rocky couldn't catch him when he was unfit, mate. He only caught him when he was fit.
Right,
Do you reckon Daniel could catch
fit.
one of them?
I reckon Daniel could. There's a technique to it. Yeah, there's a technique to it. Yeah.
Let's talk about the preparations now. You've been with Daniel. He lost that fight against Oleksandr Usyk. Yeah.
Controversially.
Yeah. Let's talk about that development though and how he's progressed since that fight. When you go, he went into the Jarrell Miller fight. He's come through that one with flying colours though, didn't he? I mean, it's sensational form. And answered a lot of doubters about his
Correct,
heart.
and answered himself.
Yeah.
He had to go through that fight. That's the fight that pushed him. While the fight, sometimes it was kind of dark. That fight, yeah. In places, it was hard.
Yeah.
And he managed to overcome whatever he was feeling and then come out victorious with a stoppage against an unbeaten fighter. Miller was unbeaten at that point.
Again, showed heart and character and all that done. I mean, that was a great performance.
It was hard going.
Yeah.
Again, that fight posed a different test where Hrgović was teeing off on us to my dislike. right hand after right hand after right hand. Yeah, that wasn't the game plan, I promise you that. But it was over to you're not supposed to take them, but he took them.
But
Yeah,
he showed that he can adapt, right? And
absolutely,
he showed that he can change. And I
absolutely.
think that is the
Yeah.
difference between
Then-
champions and challengers.
Absolutely. Then he overcame the punches that he took. Then start applying the game plan, and then the fight turned to Daniel's favour.
Yeah.
This is Kieran Farrell. Yeah.
So Kieran's in the team. So Don obviously does what he does with Daniel Dubois. Kieran's been brought in as well. He works on the speed and the technique as well. So they all got their input there, you know, to add to how Daniel's developing right now, you know, and how he's improving as a fighter. So they all play a massive
So different
part in
dynamics.
this. AJ, going into that fight, just quickly, while we do it now, Anthony Joshua, he went in there, and boy, it was a one-sided fight in many ways. You told me right from the off, Don, that this was what's going to happen because you knew Anthony Joshua, you knew his strengths and his weaknesses, and he delivered.
Yeah, he delivered. He more than delivered that night. People told us that we couldn't. I would say as high as 97% of the population said we couldn't. Only 3%, and that 3% was made up of our team. Triple D team, and we did, and we came and we conquered, and like Daniel says, he's a king slayer, he slayed a king that night.
Right, so this is crazy in here, mate. You're going to absolutely love this. This is unique. It's like unreal. You go in there, we love the barn. By the way, what happens in the barn stays in the barn. Yes,
Yes,
Mr. Dubry, mate.
Ian Dubry.
See that?
Introducing
See what's going on
Ian
there?
Dubry.
He was hiding behind there. What's going on there, mate? He does a great job as well, mate. It's a massive part of the team. Goes right back from the beginning. What is that?
A headless bird.
What?
Yeah. Well, we are in a farm. Yeah.
What's going on there, mate?
Yeah, it's got flies all over it.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Okay, so that's not the friend I was going to introduce you to, right?
Thank God for that.
Right. Come on, Miss Riley. They're temperamental.
They might know they're being filmed.
Let's give it a minute. If they don't come, then let me get some grass. Sometimes grass attracts them. Let me fetch some grass. Wow, animals. They could see people, other people. They're not familiar with your scent. I'll leave that there.
Right, let's get in the barn. So this is where it happens on a day-to-day basis.
Oh, look what we got
And
here.
we are in like full camp here. So what's going on here?
Tom's preparing. Tom, you talk to them.
Oh, wow.
This is Daniel's ice bath for when he finishes training, getting it nice and cold.
Oh, yeah. Fancy a little bit of that? Not today, mate. Not today. Right, Don, take us into your home, mate.
Yeah, this is it.
This is it. This is
Pug gym at the farm. This
is raw.
This,
Do you know what? You've always had a great eye, Don. You've had a great eye for gyms and creating atmosphere without anybody even
I've
being
always
in
had
it.
it.
Tell me about this.
This bag has got a lot of history. This bag follows me everywhere I go. Every gym that I've ever owned, this bag is the first thing up. It was custom made for me 18 years ago, this bag. We've got Anthony Joshua was built on this bag. Derek Chisora was built on this bag. So many legends have come. Enzo Macrolene, anyone who's passed through my gym. In fact, I made this bag for Derek Chisora.
This is built for heavyweights.
Yeah,
Give it a couple shots, man. Give it a couple shots.
Yes, 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 yes.
Easy.
Yeah. So this bag, like I said, is a 200+ kilo bag. And now I promise this bag, witnesses, that when Daniel beats Oleksandr Usyk to become the undisputed, I am going to retire this bag. I'm going to take it down. I'm going to put it in a case where all the people that have used it will sign it, and it's a part of history.
That looks like a ring, right? It just looks like another ring, but it's not another ring. That ring used to be in the Lennox Lewis College. So the last undisputed British heavyweight that we had was Lennox Lewis back in 1999. That was the ring that I used to use, and that was the ring that I used to use through my career as well. So, and it went full circle, and Dean Powell, the late, great Dean Powell, now unfortunately not with us, God rest his soul, sold this ring to Don Charles, and now Daniel Dubois is trying to become the first undisputed champion since Lennox Lewis, and they both use that same ring. It's quite crazy, isn't it? Crazy. There you go. So a little bit of history about the ring as well.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, not a lot of people know that.
No one knows that. It's crazy.
Let me introduce you to another member of the team, Samuel.
How are you, my man?
This is Spencer
Yeah,
Oliver.
nice to see you, bro. You, bro.
This is
Nice to
Samuel Otu. Samuel is the head of S&C, the strength and the conditioning, the cardiovascular stuff. Yeah. This is the man.
So what is your daily routine with Daniel? Like, how does the program work?
So right now, we're focusing on more his engine, focus on his aerobic and anaerobic fitness.
Right,
Because there's no point having all that explosive power if you can't execute it for a long period of time.
Right. So is there anything that's sort of like that you would do with Daniel that's sort of like unusual to your traditional sort of training?
Put it this way, our training style is unconventional.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And what will you be doing with him today? You in here to do something with him today?
Some work on the track.
Okay, brilliant. So Dom, with today, so Daniel will come in, he'll do his pad work, bag work, etc. Then will he go straight into his S&C?
No, a few hours rest.
Right, okay.
Yeah, the rest is so important. It's as important as the training. Then it's over to him. But before he leaves, like Tom said to you earlier on, he'll be in the ice bath for recovery, which allows him to recover then to be able to deal with whatever he's got planned for him today.
After a tour of the barn, it was time to speak to the IBF heavyweight champion, Daniel Dubois. Firstly, mate, how are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm really good.
Good. Well, listen, you get a chance to run things back July the 19th, Oleksandr Usyk, this time for the Undisputed.
Yeah, really excited about it. Couldn't ask for more. This is what I want, and now we're getting it on the big show, and gonna put it right.
Nearly 2 years ago, the controversy surrounded, was it a low blow, wasn't it a low blow? When you look back on that and reflect on that, what do you think about that fight?
I think nothing about it. It happened, and it's stuff I learned from that experience. But now I'm a different fighter. It's a different new person now, and I'm ready to just get ready for the greatest victory in boxing.
Would it be fair to say that fight, I've said this in many interviews, that fight moulded you as a fighter? I think from that fight, you've gone on from strength to strength.
Yeah, of course. You can see in my last 3 fights, and just as going forward, I feel even stronger and getting things right, and just I'm in my prime of my career now, so it's now or never.
Yeah, I mean, you look at that, you're 27 years of age now, you are world heavyweight champion, looking to become undisputed. It's been some journey for you, isn't it? I mean, going back to that Usyk fight, when you went into that fight, you come away from it, did you take anything from it? Was he as good as you thought he was originally going to be? What did you take from that?
I'll take it from moving forward. I'll know for sure that I've been in there with him already. We're prepared for it. We got a lot of tactics right, but some things were missing. So I have an idea already. So it's in my head. I know what I got to do.
Did you feel like you exploited any weaknesses in him?
Yeah, definitely. Not just the punches and everything, but just things around the fight. But I've learned from that, and I'm a new fighter now.
You know what you've got to do different. Do you think that he's going to try and do anything different in the build-up to this? Because you've had you've had head-to-heads now. You've met him again.
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to come with anything different?
He probably will. He's a proud man, proud fighter. I don't know if he'll come with anything different. I think he just does the same thing all the time. The basics, the solid basics, and I just got to be ready for it and know just deep down that I'm going to get the victory.
Do you think it's an advantage you going back to Wembley again? You've had that victory there over Anthony Joshua in a memorable night. You get a chance to rerun it back at Wembley again. Do you think that's an advantage for you?
Yeah,
going now?
Of course. Have to do it again. I'm happy to do it again. Happy to see everyone and repeat the whole thing again. The scenario, before the fight, the ring walk, everything. Just do it all again, and I'm ready to go back into the lines then.
Dan, talk to us about, because we didn't know how you was going to be on that ring walk, yeah? When you come out on that ring walk, and I just remember watching you on our monitors, I go you look like a gladiator coming in, going there, mate. Like, you look so much in your comfort zone, and I think a lot of people thought that occasion might get to you, but you actually fed off that, didn't you?
Yeah, no. That was those moments. You just get stronger as you get close to the ring. Like Mike Tyson said, you get stronger as you get closer, and when you're in the ring, you become a god sometimes. And that night I rose up and I'm going to do it again.
We're going to see that Dubois, that ring walk again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, brilliant. Look, going back to that first Usyk fight, that low blow, was it a low blow, wasn't it a low blow? When you saw him go over on the floor, he didn't seem to be, one, he wasn't holding down below, he was holding his stomach more, but you saw his legs trembling.
Yeah.
How do you capitalise on that again if that situation happens again?
Listen, I know what I've got to do differently, and if that happened again, if he gets back up, I'll be ready for him. Whether it's fighting him, making it a brawl, whatever we have to do, we'll be ready for it. Never, just lessons learned in that moment.
Do you like being the underdog going into fights? Because a lot of people will see you as the underdog going in against Usyk, who's considered the generational great at the moment.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
I love the underdog status. I love being the underdog, the contender, the dark horse, and let them. We do it again. We prove them wrong again.
Yeah, so you've been working. Look, we're in your gym now, in your surroundings. I've been here. I've seen you working anyway. You're a phenomenal trainer.
Yeah.
You live, eat, sleep the sport, don't you?
Yeah, for sure.
What do you do outside of boxing? What do you do to relax? What's your downtime?
I'm afraid I can't talk about it right now, but yeah,
You've got a big smile on your face there, mate.
Yeah, right now it's all systems go.
Yeah,
Every minute of the day is about this fight. From when I go home, relaxing, it's about this fight. So.
Do you feel that you're improving from fight to fight? Because, I mean, you've gone from, let's go back to Miller, that great performance against Miller, and then Hrgovic. And last time out against Anthony Joshua, we saw a different fighter in you every time, a more confident, more dynamic, a more, explosive fighter every time. Are we going to see that again here? Because many people will feel that that's what's needed to beat Usyk.
Yeah, it's always been in there. I just need to bring him out, drag him out. Make sure that I get everything right in training so he can come out and release the beast.
Yeah. I mean, I've said there, 27 years of age. You go back to, like, let's say Joe Joyce, when a lot of people were asking the question, did he swallow it? Didn't he swallow it? You had a broken eye socket, and you effectively saved your own career by ending it the way you did then. But you've gone from strength to strength really since then. You've formed as a fighter and character as well.
Yeah. From that fight,
did you learn a lot from that?
From that, yeah. Joe helped us a lot, didn't he? Without him, I wouldn't be where I am now.
Yeah.
So I like Joe. All of those experiences, they just help make me the man I am today. So, yeah, good. Enough respect.
And what's going to go on today? You got the training session today. You got your whole team here. You got your strength and conditioners in.
Everyone's
Don Charles is here. Kieran Farrell's here. Everyone's here. What's the routine for you today?
Work, hard work.
That's
dedication.
all it is, isn't it? You just work like a dog.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Let everyone, take care of, show me what I've got to do, and I'll just do the work.
How'd you get on with that ice bath out there? I've seen that's been filled up as well.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
That's a new thing. I like it.
Yeah, nice. Well, look, let's get it down to it. July the 19th.
Yeah.
How do you right the wrongs of that last fight? How do you beat him?
I win. That's the main difference.
You're prepared to go through anything?
Yeah. All of that, I'm ready. I've covered all of that. So, just prepare for the greatest victory in boxing.
Brilliant. Well, listen, Dan, we're looking forward to it, mate. The first time we've had an undisputed world heavyweight title fight here in England. And let's hope you come out victorious. Best of luck.
No, thank you, lot. Yeah,
brilliant
stuff.
That was Usyk versus Dubois 2, the preview. Join us for all the build-up across the talkSPORT network.